Hey everyone, so I have been trying to write music for the past 9 years and I have been entirely unsuccessful up to this point. But today is different. I will not be sleeping until I finish writing my first song. So let it begin. I feel like I'm gonna be most successful if I spend some time researching how other people write music, because I've gone through a lot of the steps of writing songs. I've had chords, I've had lyrics, I've had melody, I've had beats, but I've never actually been able to combine those into like one cohesive song. So I think maybe spending some time just looking at how other people do it might give me some inspiration. I don't know. At this point in the process, I had no idea how long this was going to take me, but after watching an hour and a half of YouTube videos on songwriting, I started to feel pretty excited about the whole thing. The song that I'm going to be writing today, I actually have already written just like a little tiny bit of it. I wrote some of it last week and I gave up on it like I always do. But I think this is genuinely a really cool idea for a song, so I was like, okay, I just gotta go through it with this one. So the song is about the first man ever to hike to the top of Mount Everest. His name is Herbert Mallory. And I will be writing on the guitar. And I have a chord progression that I kind of came up with, but I'm not sure if I like it. Like I think I might want to change it around. I'm just gonna show you what I got so far and then we're gonna go from there. I do want to preface this and say I am not a very good singer. Like, I enjoy singing. I sing in the car a lot, but I am not a soloist necessarily. So bear with me. Probably gonna cringe a lot at this looking back. You gotta start somewhere, so it's like, I guess I might as well go for it. That's kind of the idea. I came up with just a little bit of lyrics. Oh, Mallory, something I cannot see draws me to you, honey. Keep climbing higher. So we're just gonna try to come up with, I mean, how do we feel about this chord progression? If you're thinking to yourself like, hey, like, isn't this already a song? I've gotten a lot of songs where I've gotten to this point where I have a chord progression and I have a basic melody and a few lyrics, but they never get past this point, like never, ever, ever. And I don't know if it's just my lack of ability to stay focused on the song or what it is exactly, but I just never seem to be able to like then go and make that into like a real thing. I was starting to get a little worried at this point. I wasn't really making any progress and it was stressing me out. Also, let me tell you, I'm sweating a lot right now. I don't know if it's just hot in here or if like the mental exertion is like carrying over to my body, but it's hot. I actually probably do have to take a break in about half an hour because I have to DoorDash, I have to work still. But that'll be a nice reset, you know, take a couple hours, work, come back to it so I can stay up until like 3 a.m. trying to work on this song. I was getting really stuck with just the few chords and lyrics that I had, so I decided to listen to some other music that I was trying to mimic stylistically to see if that helped, and it didn't. Because I am not a rich man, it is now time to do some DoorDash just for a couple hours. Guys, I'm gonna be doing this until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. This is a terrible, I'm regretting this. My problem is, I just feel like I'm not really making any progress. So I have changed the chord progression, but I haven't written a single lyric beyond what I wrote the other day. The creation that I'm used to is like photography and video making. Also, it's getting really hot in here really fast. I'm gonna open the door. With photography and video, it's pretty easy especially with photos. It's like, you know, you snap a photo and it might not be good, but at least you snapped a photo and you took a picture. And you can improve that over time. With music, I feel like it's a different type of thing where it's like beginning of the curve is a lot harder. Like making an entire song, maybe this is just me and like, I don't know, but it seems hard. It seems difficult. Whereas it's like when you start being able to make songs, then yeah, you can improve. But it's like at my point where I'm currently not really able to even make anything, make any sort of song. Like, you know, how do I improve? I assume it's just pushing through and going until the end, but it's hard. It's been a struggle. I don't know. I've done plenty of covers, like I can play other songs, but I don't actually know how to do it myself. I then proceeded to DoorDash for the next few hours and got some really good time to think. Plus I saw Santa Claus, so that was sweet. We're back, baby. I just finished my DoorDash. What time is it? It is currently 8:44. So I am hoping to get done by 1 a.m. So I've got 4 hours. Yes, 4 hours. No, wait, hold up. Yeah, 4 hours. Homeschooled. So I had an epiphany while I was in the car. So like earlier, I was trying to write a very unique sounding song with very unique chords. But what I realized is maybe as my first song, it's not a good idea to do that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna simplify my chords, use a pretty common chord progression, and work off of that. And I think that will really help me figure it out just for the first time. Like maybe in the future when I'm more experienced, and I mean, if I get more experienced, hopefully, theoretically, I'll be able to then use some more interesting chords and some different things that aren't used so standard. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with the basics, and I think that should help me out a lot. The time away really did help me feel a whole lot better about the song, and I started making way more progress than before. And then it goes under G. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we got something. Okay, let's record this. Let's get heckin' recording. Alright, I have built my little studio. This is as quiet as it's gonna get anywhere in the house. I'm literally in my closet. There are towels on the ground and on here. I've got a curtain over the door. Hopefully that dampens some of the sound coming in. But we're gonna get started. We're gonna do some recording. Baby! Guys, I wrote the song! I finished editing it and transcribing it. I might, make changes at some point in the future, but I think this is like how I want it. I still gotta record everything and put it into like GarageBand and make it sound pretty, hopefully, theoretically. But I wrote a song! Like, I actually wrote a song. It's so cool. It's kind of a sad song too. Like, I mean, it's not, it's like bittersweet. It's a very bittersweet song. Okay, let's record this sucker. Ooh, baby. I thought that this was the point where it would all start to come together, but as time went on, I started to feel a greater and greater sense of dread because of how bad I felt things were going. Especially when I started singing, it was just all downhill from there. Guys, this is really difficult for me. It's not very good. Like, not at all. But I put so much work into it already. I have to finish it. The problem is it's 12:44. Maybe I should take a break. Like an 8-hour sleep break. Just kidding, no. It's a lot. Hey, it's Elijah from the editing room. I was feeling really discouraged at this point. It was nearly 2 a.m. and the song was just not turning out the way I hoped it would. My singing was bad, the timing of the guitar was difficult, and it just wasn't coming together. So I recorded the song and ended the video feeling very depressed. Heck, I even almost cried after turning off the camera. It was bad. I was very, very depressed at how bad it was. But after editing most of the video, I realized that me playing the guitar and singing just live in preparation for recording sounded way better than my recording. So with a few more hours of sleep and practice, I decided I'd just perform it for you live, right here. Don't stay still. George Mallory of Hopcroft Lane. Don't give up. The world will know your name someday. Oh, Mallory, a man like no one else. The mount so high it would not be a doubt. Oh, Mallory, a man like no one else. Keep on climbing, just one more step. It's still not perfect, but there it was. So that was just the first verse plus the chorus. I've dropped the lyrics for the entire song in the comment section below, so you can go ahead and read that. Let me know if you want to hear the entire song. I'm so happy that I was able to do this. I feel like this is like a turning point or like a breaking point where I can finally write music. I have officially written a song. It's not a good song, but it is a song. And because I've broken that barrier, I feel like I'll be able to write way easier in the future. But thanks for coming along, and I'll see y'all in the next one.